people still out partying. Lots of fire blowers. Oh, there's a pool table here that no one's playing. Typically it'd be like packed in here. But you guys want to play pool? All you gotta do is get a bottle of beer or something. But yeah, it's pretty busy. The street is always messy. I feel sorry for the people that have to clean this up later. There's always garbage all over the floor. But the thing is, if you're ever bored, at least you know that there's a street that's always open. All right, let's go. Let's check out the view, the street view. There you go, Bui Vien. There's a lot of action in these bars if you guys want. You know where lights up. That can't be good for you. So they share the dancing girls. Like they're bouncing back and forth. What they got those heavy bags on for? Like real heavy bags. Inside they have the nicer people too. Typically, inside the club there's better dancers. There you go, guys. Mayhem. I mean, whenever I'm not here, this has always struck me as something like so fun. I always want to come and like enjoy the vibe here. So this is like the iconic street, you know, that everybody hangs out at. Live music. Grandpa's partying late. Everybody's partying out late right now. Whoa. Get out of here. Oh, when she blows the fire, you gotta get the heck out. I can't hear doing it. And that one little girl over here, she has a baby on her while she's doing it too. Check it out, she has a baby. I'm trying to get this guy to do it. There ain't no way. That can't be smart. That is not smart, guys. Crazy. Damn, the noise here is just like off the roof. But you know, it's fun, it's loud, it's Bui Vien. Everybody's tired. Some of the girls are sitting down. It's too tiring, you know. But if you go across, there's a lot of places you can hang out at right now as well. If you go to the left, there's nothing over there. So we gotta go straight. Gotta go straight. Lots of tourists now. Of course, Vietnam is quite popular. A lot of people hanging out late at night. Doesn't matter what time it is, you know, Bui Vien, it's gonna be lit. There's always somebody hanging out. Maybe until like 4 a.m. Another live band over here. Get up there and jiving with it. He's still in the beat. couch, guys. How you get up there? Alright, it's getting more chill down here. This one's pretty nice. They have a pool table here as well. So you guys want to have a seat, you know, just come to a seat and there's a nice pool table. There's even Jenga. You want to play some Jenga? Watch some TV. It's actually a nice bar, a Champion bar. It's very well decorated with like plants, you know. It's going to help freshen the air. I love these little plants here. That's a nice touch. Whew. But it's good to be outside of that area though, because yeah man, all that fuel, gasoline they're using to blow the fire is something else. All right, let's see what else we can find down here. Late night in Saigon. Let's hang a left right here. Beautiful street, beautiful entry. This is called Temple Street, and there is still a pagoda on here. Actually, it's pagoda because it's Buddhist. But there's only one pagoda, but there's a bunch of bars and restaurants, hotels and massage parlors, and a couple of clubs, and even hostels. It's a chill place. There's like some travel, guest services. There's a chill little bar right here you can hang out at. It's a nice area to hang out. I mean, it's definitely cheaper than all over Bui Vien, but it lacks the view for sure. There's no dancers, there's no rooftop view, no beautiful lights. So you're gonna miss that for sure. But aside from that, you so freaking precious when you smile. Nice, cool, 13. Check it out, there's even like a lotus flower on top because of this pagoda right here. So it truly is the Pagoda Street. It's beautiful. There's all hotels here you can rent for $20 a night. Sometimes even less actually. Sometimes $15, depending on what kind of quality you're going for. But if you guys are a night owl, this is the perfect time to be out and the perfect street to be on. You can see they have this chill table. You can grab some food. If you want a salad, trying to be healthy or something. A pepperoni pizza cheese for like around 200K. That's like $7. Nice. This is your coffee shop here that sells banh mi, of course, Vietnamese sub. Very crowded, but I think they close a bit early actually. I would expect them to close at least like 1 or 2 a.m. Maybe the weekend, but weekdays, you know what I mean? It's not much going on a weekday. It's fun stuff. There's an alley down here as well, beautiful alley with massage parlor. There's a lady cooking up like a lot of different type of meat down this road. But some people are just sleeping on the street, you know. Some people are not very fortunate to have a home. So you see there's a lady sleeping on the side of the hotel. I mean, when you're in Vietnam, you do see a lot of unfortunate events. People just crashing out, going broke out here, and don't think it's just the local. Sometimes it's the foreigners too. They're traveling out here, spending beyond their means, and end up going broke and have to beg for money. I've seen it myself. They approach me asking for money because they can't find a job here and ran out of money. Other times they'll just be on the side of the road begging anyone that walk by for 5 or 10K change. I mean, beggars can't be choosers, right? So they'll take what they can get. It's a sad state of reality. You can be any color and be broke on the street in a foreign country. So you guys got to be careful out here when you're traveling. get your finance in order, get everything set up before you come out, and you'll be okay, you know. Have a backup card, backup like revenue source, get some hand on some cash if you need to, or you'll end up doing random jobs out here that you wouldn't like to. There's a nice little place to open over here selling fried chicken. It's pretty nice. How do I tell this is still live, by the way? Sometimes it's hard because the counters keep going, but when I go to rewatch it, it cuts off. Oh shoot, I feel a little bit of rain. All right guys, I think we gotta turn back right now. I'm feeling myself some rain above us. We sure don't want to be stuck out here with that. But check this out. See, you got people just sleeping on the park bench, and sometimes it's not like they're homeless. It's they're trying to save a few bucks, you know, like this kid got proper jeans on and everything. Even over there, inside the park, sleeping, and basically have all their belonging out here. As Tet is coming around, you know, nobody deserves that. Tet is a time of celebration. You know, celebrate everything that you made throughout the year, and then celebrate with your family, your loved ones. So, not a good time to be broke. Look how cute these are. These are like little peppers, sweet peppers. And over there are chili peppers. And this one here, from a whole grown coconut, became a coconut tree. Lots of vendors sleep out here. There's a workout bar here. Sometimes I just chill out and get a workout right here. So let's do that right now. Sometimes all you need is your backpack, you know, and a camera. Cheers to a good night in Saigon. We can clear out some of that smoke inside Bui Vien, you know what I mean? You're walking around. That's it. I have some gloves in here. Workout gloves. It's not that hard, you know. You get the gloves on and it's good to go, you know. Hello. There ain't no way. That's why there's a lot of petty crimes, you know, in Saigon around New Year, because nobody wants to go broke. Everybody wants some money to celebrate the New Year, have some fun in their life again, and reminds themselves of the childhood time with plentiful of food and a warm home. So when they find themselves desolate, when death rolls around, then they get desperate, you know, and then they try to find themselves some quick money, you know what I mean? So this is a good place to stretch yourself out. Sometimes you don't have to do too much. Just gotta hang on as long as you can. And you stretch that spine out real good. Gonna feel taller, look taller, get your grip strength up, and get rid of any back pain. And your shoulder's gonna feel nice. You feel stronger too. You can do shoulder shrug, do chin up pull-ups. You're gonna look good. Just a simple exercise, you know. But it's hot out here, I'll tell you that. Despite it being dead at night. But it's real hot. It is real hot out here. You can hang on one arm to get a different muscle stretch. And then the other arm. Late night workout are the best. If no one is here, you get the whole thing to yourself. Got no one waiting. You got no one looking at you. You can do push-up on these. Stretch yourself out. There goes one ball. They lost into the river. The girl tried to help them, but in the end, she actually ruined it for them. So sometimes helping is not the best thing, you know? You gotta know what you're doing to help people. Just nice and easy. Nothing too crazy, you know? You got both arms working out. Sometimes when you're out this late, you notice things that you normally don't notice. How people move, you know, what people are doing. It's quite nice. So, see how people live at night. Some people are packing up, catching the bus to move to the next city. Some people are waiting at the door for customers to come back in the hotel lobby. Garbage pickup people, sweeper clean the street. Some night owl having a drink on the side of the road. Street vendor cleaning up or setting up supplies. People chilling at the park, talking to friends. And you get to see the vibe. You know, even couples, they're dating, sitting around the bench everywhere. And of course, people sleeping. You got at least, I think maybe almost 10 sleepers in this park right now. Every few bench. There's an uncle over here as well. Uncle looked to be in his 60s. And he got his sandals up. Couples. sometimes I'm not even sure if it's couples or if it's paid for play or something. But less people are hanging out now inside of here, mainly because the lights are on from the flower sale. But typically there's a lot of homeless people sleeping there. They love the darkness, so there's a guy here sleeping with his mouth fully open. There's a family, a whole family back here. It's either that or they're co-workers and they work together, hanging out. And typically there'll be a couple of shops selling stuff down here as well. There's one in the corner here. They're selling I think that's where the family came from. They sell fruits and snacks and juice and stuff, coffee, you know. So people stop by, they sit on the sidewalk, have a drink. And there's a lot of people playing pool right now too. There's almost 10 people in that pool hall playing right now, and I don't know what time it is. Pretty late. But the only thing about the pool place in Vietnam, they smoke too much. I can't do it, you know. Can't deal with all the cigarette smokes. You're in there, you're basically hot box. So I'm not down for that hot box stuff. Don't even smoke, don't even like the smell. So let's try to get another workout with this dips bar. Also one of my favorite thing to work out on. There we go. Just like that, you know. Work on the triceps. That's nice. You can work on the push-ups. Now, don't get me wrong, Vietnam is not a magical place. It's not going to solve all your problems. It's not perfect by any means. It's got its little issues. I talk about this extensively on some of my YouTube videos you guys can catch as well. You know, 9 things that foreigners hesitate about when they come to Vietnam to live. So it's not the perfect place for sure, but it's also got its perks as well. So you have to balance everything out, you know, the benefits and the pitfalls, and see what works for you, right? There's nowhere that's perfect. It's about where makes you happiest. What's the best for you? What's the best decision for you? And that's how you should go about doing that, you know? Whoever says park workout is easy. You definitely break a sweat, bro. It's not that easy. I'm especially surprised right now